It's Dancing with the Stars, week 9. I love this opening number. Those flips were crazy. Everybody's a great dancer. I don't understand who was dancing in the beginning that wasn't the professionals. And I don't understand the Fosse that they do and they've been talking about. It doesn't really look like Fosse to me, and that confuses me. But the hats are fun. I love the ending of that first routine. I'm so excited to see everybody's dances. Elaine is going first with the salsa. I love Elaine, but that felt not as good as her other dances. I'm not a salsa expert, but there wasn't a lot of hip action to me. I felt like the shorts were doing a lot of the work for her, and her beautiful arms and extension through her arms and legs just wasn't there the same for me. So maybe it's just the type of dance being a little bit harder for her. I just didn't like it that much. I'm gonna give it, her last dance should have had a 10. So, like all 10s. I'm gonna give it an 8. They're gonna give it an 8 or a 9. I don't know, they're pretty hard on her. So maybe they'll give it an 8 too. And that's just compared to her other dances. I really liked the other ones since Wicked. I feel like she's just been should have been getting 10s. And then this one was just not as good to me, so that's why I'm saying 8. Derek is so right, though. The continuous turns, they were beautiful. I think she did a great job and they were really fast. I just didn't like the rest of it. She got all 9s. I'm so happy for her. I love her. I'm sorry. Robert's next. I love when he dances. I love the emotion that he put into this. I love all of that, but he didn't feel like a dancer in this one or in general. It's like we're still a step away from where we should be right now. The hands were better, not a lot better. I feel so bad saying that. I feel like I shouldn't be grading this or like judging it, but if I had to give it a score, I kind of feel similar to Elaine's, so I'm going to also say 8, and the judges are going to give it 9s. He got all 10s. Agree to disagree. That was beautiful, and I wanted to cry too. I don't know how they're scoring though. Carrie Ann literally said he broke the rules. They broke the rules and did a lift when they weren't allowed to, and she still gave him 10 out of 10, which feels really unfair. But I wanted to cry too, so it was hard to say anything other than 10 because it was so sweet. Andy's next. I'm sorry, Andy. I give that a 5. I don't think that was very good. It seemed a little bit just sloppy and like he didn't know what he was doing. And the fact that Emma still has to count out and tell him when to go while they're performing is just way behind everybody else and frustrating. But he's really cute and I like him, but I give it a 5. Oh, and the judges are going to give it a 7 because, I don't know, they do that. I was right. They gave him all 7s and an 8, and he should have gotten 5s and a 6. But that's just my opinion. Dylan's next. Those lifts were really good. The beginning, that was insane. I do feel like the pro did more dancing than who were supposed to be scoring, but I'm still going to give that a 9 out of 10 because that was amazing, even though I don't feel like Dylan did a lot of the dancing part. Lifting is hard still. I'm going 9 out of 10, and I think they're going to give it 10 out of 10. They got 10 out of 10. I feel like that was well deserved that they got 10s across the board. That was amazing. Jordan's next. I loved that. That was really cute and really fun. Not my favorite dance she's ever done. I hated the arms on the turns, and it's really starting to bug me, and so I'm going to give it an 8, and I feel bad. But they're definitely going to give it 9s. All 9s and a 10, and very well deserved. Next is Alex. She did such a beautiful job. I totally see what Val is saying about surrendering herself into the dance a little bit more. I think she's done that better in past weeks than she did this week, so I'm going to give it a 9. She got all 10s, and with the way that they're scoring, she better have. She deserved that. Whitney's next, and it looks like they're dancing to the Cell Block Tango. I'm just going to guess from the clips of what they're recreating. And I've performed that myself, and so I'm probably going to be harsh like I've been all night. But we'll see. I'm excited. Wow, that was really good. That seemed like the hardest dance with the most dancing in it. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I think the judges are going to give it 10 out of 10 too. Wait, I didn't realize it was going to be versus. So it's Jordan versus Elaine with the old champions as the pros, as their partners. I didn't know it was versus. I don't like that. Okay, I had to pause Jordan's even though she's still doing it. I love the height. with them. I know she's saying that she's not used to somebody closer in height to her, but it looks really nice together. And then choreography wise, it's kind of bugging me that they kick when the singer says kick, and then there's a big beat afterwards. And a lot of the times in dance, you do want to, if you're getting literal with the lyrics, do it a little bit after because it kind of takes your brain like half a second to register, anyways. And it would make a little bit more sense, at least to me, if they went, I get a kick, boom, and then kicked. It would make more sense with the lyrics and with the beat and everything. I think it would look better. I loved it though. I almost liked it better than her other dance. I thought Apollo Antonono, I think that's his name, at the end just rushed a little bit, but I still really, really liked that dance. That was really smooth and really pretty, and I loved her outfit. Pausing again, that felt sloppy, like a bit of a mess up, but then she did, right after I was saying that, the lyrics said kick, and then the beat hit at the same time, and she kicked. And it worked out so much better to me to have it be on the beat, but then that was also just the same as when the lyric hit. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it looked better to me. Even though it was a bit of a sloppy beginning, I liked Jordan's better overall. Very cute, very fun. She just messed up too much for me, so I give this one to Jordan. Next, we have Andy versus Dylan. I think we all know that they're going to win, and so let me just be nitpicky about technique. His hands are weird in the beginning. I also didn't love the ending. I don't know if he just threw her too far or if it just got a little bit out of place with the spinning her around on the floor. But it didn't seem like an ending. It seemed like, whoa, where'd she go? I think that was Andy's best dance. Honestly, I don't think he danced more, did more difficulty, or danced better, but that was hilarious, and he danced more than he's danced in any of his other dances. That was really good. Surprised that Dylan and Rumor won and that Jordan won. I'm excited to see what. If that had been Andy's like dance of the night, I think that should have gotten an 8 or maybe a 7 instead of what I thought his other dance should have gotten, which I thought 5 or 6. He did so much better in that dance. Robert and Alex are going up against each other next. That is such male confidence in the package where he's like, I'm not going to hit you in the face, and then immediately hits her in the face the way she was worried about, and then continues to hit her in the face. Robert did such a good job, and they're so cute together. Oh my gosh. If they're just acting, I love it, but they need to get married. That was 9s and 10s. Beautiful. Alex did such a good job, but the chemistry wasn't there the same for me, so I would give this one to Robert. I'm so glad Robert won. Jordan and Ezra. Based on the combination of the Jordan, the couple home is Andy and Emma. Yeah. Okay. I love Andy, but I think it was definitely time and the right decision. And I'm gonna miss his dances. That last one was so good.